And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Brook Lopez.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for Philadelphia, George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at small forward. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
Attack, Brian, attack.
Now here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. It's stolen by Garland. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Mathurin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
It was supposed to be Pistons. Philadelphia remind me of Detroit. Damn. Get it right.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Ali LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Kawhi Leonard.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Pistons, Cunningham is out there with Robinson. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Holland. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day 1 of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Garland, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The kick out to Cunningham. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Lopez. And here is Garland. 4 on the clock. Lopez a screen from deep three-point land. Another miss by Garland. Pistons are gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Outside for Robinson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Garland. 11-point game his last outing. Leonard against Thompson. Puts the move on. And Leonard with the lay-in.
Strong move by Leonard that time. He knows exactly how to use his strength to get an advantage.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Jones. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Holland, defended by Jones. Three-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Leonard. LA has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Garland, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Mathurin following the bucket by the Pistons. Takes a step back. Shot from free throw range. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Lopez.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And Thompson kicks to Holland. Robinson for three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Leonard. And it's all evened up. Leonard's got 6 points.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Pass to Robinson. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Garland has it in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Off target with his three. Mathurin attacking. Over Robinson. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Detroit, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez with the steal. Thompson against Leonard. Pass to Garland. Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Robinson dishes to Cunningham. Yes, that goes in. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Leonard fires away from outside. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Collins is out there with Miller. Then it's Darius Garland. And there's Jackson, and it's done in at the 2. The free throw drops in for Dunn. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now here is Harris. Miller grabs the miss. Now the Clippers with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Dunn passes to Garland. Back to Dunn. The 3. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. 4th, the Clippers.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Karis LeVert. Now Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Here is Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Let's look at the stats for Darius Garland. Last season, he played outstanding. He's averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jenkins. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Dunn hits the jumper in space. Dunn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Tell you what, guys, it's simply a guessing game for the defense when Dunn is involved in pick-and-roll situations. From that spot, in that situation, he can beat you a lot of ways.
Robinson, that's good.
I love the ball movement there. You put that on a silver platter. Just serve him up.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Now Stewart. After Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Stewart finds Thompson. Overdone. Thompson misses. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Over Robinson. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Garland. That's now 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Howland, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Jones comes in for John Collins. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Chris Dunn. Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. They get it back. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ashar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Leonard inside. He's covered by Thompson. Jones from outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
And now, Ali LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Kevin?
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Ali. Here's Mathurin. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Jones for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Here's Mathurin. Scoreless thus far. Here's Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Outside Robinson. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Cunningham with some nice D. Inside, here's Duran. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Duran's got his second bucket tonight.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Leonard. 23 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Cunningham looking around. Here's Holland from deep. No good. Shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 3. And let's hear from Ali LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Ali?
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Thanks, Ali. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximize the value of possessions.
Then why aren't they up by 20?
They're not dominating. They're just efficient.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Thompson, Duran out there with Holland. Then it's Cade Cunningham, and it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. It's tipped. It's Cunningham with the drive.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Bounce pass from Garland. Leonard with no one around. And the 3 off target. The Pistons trailer. Thompson in the corner. Back to Robinson. Over Mathurin. Robinson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard full speed ahead. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson for 3. The offensive rebound. Holland. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Holland's got his first bucket of the night. And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Launches it. Robinson pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Mathurin following the 3-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. And it's Mathurin missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 12. For the lead, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Here's Garland outside Mathurin. Outside Leonard for the three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
For Detroit, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A skillful move there by Matthews against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
One shot. You know, when you think about Mather and his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 6 points here for Jalen Duren. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Now, here's Garland. Tee right on him, and that one good.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside.
Pass to Thompson. Right side Robinson. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They are winning despite his effort. He's been off all night.
Now here's Jenkins. Guarded by Garland. Thompson. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 1.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Leonard inside, working on Thompson. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. Another miss by Garland. The Pistons have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Holland. Outside Robinson. He's looking for Duren and finds him. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Garland. Now Lopez. Over Robinson. Lopez, no luck. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Thompson outside. Duren with the screen on Leonard. Thompson for the triple. Here's Duren. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Leonard, no luck. Robinson finds Thompson. Duren with the screen on Leonard. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Pistons on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
While staying focused on the task at hand, you heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. It's tough to beat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Miller is out there with John Collins. Then it's Chris Dunn. And there's Jackson. And it's Garland in at point guard. That's good from Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And Harris drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Jackson. Garland with it, out to the right wing. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now, here's Cunningham, done with some nice D.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Bounce pass from Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Garland. They get the rebound. Collins dishes to Garland. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce. And just able to get by the defense.
Cunningham outside. Up and in on the layup.
The D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Leonard. Pass to Collins to tie it up. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris against Collins. Green, the screen. He tries for 3. Holland, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The Clippers rebound.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 1. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson up top. Back to Garland. Outside Collins. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Javonte Green. And then for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Jones comes in for Collins. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Chris Dunn. Garland against Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Duren. Here's Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez rips down the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Now Garland. Now Jones. Up top, Leonard. To take the lead. That's off. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Robinson a screen on Jones. Now Robinson. Off target from outside. Leonard against Robinson. Shakes him. And all the way in, and he gets it done.
When this team needs a bucket, they feel very comfortable turning to Leonard.
Cunningham against Garland. And the shot will go down.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. The long shot, no good. The Pistons leading. Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham. Takes the 3. That one misses. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Robinson there for the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson out top. No good from 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Leonard. Lets it go from 11. Buries the jumper.
Oh, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, and look at how much time they have. I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Garland against Cunningham. Saves him with the putback.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Leonard with the ball. Duren picks him up. Duren pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Leonard. Jones outside. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.